My name is Brandon Cox, and I've worked in the Fargo location as a residential fence estimator with Dakota Fence since June of 2021. I mean, you'll see the fence that these guys install, and it's fantastic. Guys like Ryan Peterson, Dave Sway, that have been doing this for 20 plus years, and it's, you know, there's a reason that we're the best fence company in town, and it's because we've got guys like them that have been working here at Dakota Fence longer than other fence companies that have even been companies. And so I think that it's a difference maker like no other. Definitely the people. I mean, I'm very fortunate that I work with some of my best friends that I grew up in high school with even. So I've known them for years and years and years, and now I get to work with them in a professional setting is pretty fun to do. So it's a great culture, at least, you know, within our office and our team that I can speak to directly, but very collaborative and bouncing ideas off each other, and always looking to get help when you need it, or helping someone when they come to you too. So I think that's a strength that we have, is that at least within our team, a lot of guys that connect and aren't afraid to ask for help when they need it. So you want to work here if you're someone that takes pride in what you do. You know, I think that's one of the things that Dakota Fence really built itself on, is pride in their workmanship, pride in how we treat people, how we treat each other. And so I think if you take pride in what you do, even if it's, you know, selling fence or playground or whatever it happens to be, I think that's something that goes a long way in this company and as a person, you know. So it's something that drives me even. So it's a little bit easier from a fence standpoint, because I mean, when you think about it, the most basic necessity of a fence is security, you know, and providing people that option to have their home a little more secure, so they feel safer in their community and in their residence. But at the same time too, it's also something that goes a long way for, you know, people to build the life that they want to. Even I always think about, like, the most common thing I get is people want to get dogs, you know, and that's a huge aspect for people's lives. But it's hard to have a dog if you don't have a fence for most people. So yeah, I think it's you know, it's small in the grand scheme of things, but goes a long way when you really apply it to someone's, you know, personal life, I guess. Kind of ties back to like the values of the company, and that you know, I'm an individual that, like, I take what I do seriously, even if, you know, you can make the argument that, you know, it's just fence, but again, kind of along with the impact on our community, it goes beyond that. And so I like that it's something that I can be passionate about and work hard at and be good at, just for the sake of those things, you know. No other external motivator. It's more of an intrinsic thing. So I definitely can tell that safety is a number one aspect of Dakota Fence. And you know, our old office, we used to be with the safety team, and so you'd hear a lot of the conversations that they had as a team and the things that they were trying to implement, and like help our workers, you know, do their job safer, be better at their job, and take it very seriously. I think it goes back to the culture, and where, like, especially within our team, like asking for help when you need it, or getting eyes on a project that you haven't seen before. There's a lot of times here in Fargo, if there's a job that you don't know, we'll get in the car and we'll go together. Or you can get on Teams and you can call anyone. You know, I've called Jeff Murtaugh multiple times for help on stuff. I've called Mylan out west, you know, and just because they're 4 or 5 hours away doesn't mean you can't give them a call if you need anything. So they're always willing to help. I mean, I think it's exciting. I think that it's cool to be a part of something that, like, started here in Fargo, has grown in Fargo, is a recognizable Fargo brand. You know, I'll wear my Dakota Fence hat or my sweatshirt or something on the weekends, and I'm at the grocery store, especially on the north side of town. You know, North Fargo, where they kind of started, and like the roots are there. You'll get at least one person comment, you know, about the Dakota Fence logo, or, you know, I have one of your guys' fence, or I know Dave Courier, or whatever it is. And so it's kind of neat to have that connection and just have a conversation started with some people. So, but I think it's definitely exciting, and it's cool to see something grow so much that can have an impact on a community like this. So.